Right now, in a galaxy nearby, the battle of telecom deregulation and fierce international competition is raging. Nimble PC-based rebels have arrived with the force of open industry standards, intelligent networks, ATM-based backbones, and the capacity to handle millions of calls. The ultimate weapon to capture entire markets and destroy the proprietary switched empire. A new generation of switching technology has arrived. Arbinet's technology can shorten time to market for services such as open architecture, global least cost routing, VPN, intelligent network, compression and VoIP, calling and debit card, scalability up to 100,000 ports. Tying it all together, Arbinet's global clearing network for real-time bandwidth management. To support faster delivery of these applications to the market, Arbinet provides consulting, which helps the carriers identify the opportunities and respond quickly to market changes. Engineering, which enables the existing infrastructure and the new network to work together. Implementation, which incorporates project management. Support. Arbinet supports the carrier with integration and service rollout worldwide. This process, known as CEIS, delivers turnkey solutions with a fixed time and fixed cost, guaranteeing completion and delivery on time and within budget. Arbinet's CEIS allows the carriers to concentrate on supporting their customers and creating new products. The CLN, the Central Local Node, is the core of the Arbinet architecture. Together with standardized hardware and a SCO Unix operating system, Arbinet delivers an off-the-shelf telephony operating system that encapsulates APIs from top vendors such as Dialogic, IML, Analogic, Amtelco, Icon, Lucent, Oracle, Java, HP, Telesoft, Aculab, Tappy, Microsoft, Dianatel, Ariel, and others. Arbinet's TOS and its C application development layer allow Arbinet and the carriers to customize their applets by using this interface without the need to become experts in the different technologies that the CLN supports. These applets can be deployed on any CLN around the world in order to provide global and transparent connectivity. Each Arbinet CLN supports interconnectivity with all major communications protocols, allowing any applet to be run in any environment. Each CLN can be clustered. This allows any carrier to build a CLN gateway with telco-grade quality and hundreds of thousands of ports. These gateways can interface with a variety of technologies to provide an overlay to the existing proprietary networks. CLN gateways can be deployed around the world in different sizes and interconnected technologies and linked by different transport mechanisms such as ATM, frame relay, Internet, ISDN, and virtual private networks. This global network allows carriers to arbitrage and manage both their network utilization and their profits in real time. Adding a CLN server to link these gateways allows Arbinet and its carrier partners to manage any capacity optimally and clear traffic in real time on the existing global voice and data networks.
AT&T has built a multi-billion-dollar telephone network, but on average, only 17% of it is in use at any one time. A New York startup called Arbinet wants to mobilize such unused capacity on the world's telephone networks. It's angling to set up a market that'll let phone companies buy and sell network capacity in real time, much like airlines sell unfilled airplane seats. Joining us now to explain is Arbinet's president, Alex Mashinsky. Welcome to Digital Jam.
Good evening.
How does this work?
Well, the carriers have all this bandwidth sitting out there, billions of dollars worth of pipes that they invested and built over the years. In today's environment, you can't really optimize it in real time. Whatever flows from Japan to the United States, that's it. Whatever flows from the US to Japan, that's it. And to optimize that, you have to have a system that will allow you, whenever the calls or the capacity is available, to fill that up with minutes, for example, from Brazil or minutes from other countries in the Far East.
Well, does your system then not only keep track of what's available and what's in demand, but who's buying what? I mean, are you taking care of billing too?
Right. We're providing all the aspects of the trade, the authentication, authorization, contract, settlement between the parties, and real-time management of the network. So,
is this an actuality, or is it you know, a goal?
Well, we're at different steps right now. We have started our services in mostly in Asia, and now we're doing it also in some other countries. But we're running millions of minutes right now.
Well, explain to me on a really simple level. I'm a telephone company in Hong Kong, let's say,
right,
and I want to buy some capacity. What do I do?
Right. Well, today you have only one option. I'll talk in generic terms on Asia because I don't want to talk about any specific carrier. But today you don't have too many options. Usually you must go through the local carrier. And what we create is in each country there's different opportunities, different arbitrage opportunities. We allow or we enable those opportunities by providing the tools, what we call a CLN or a switch, a very flexible switch that allows you to route the calls in a much more efficient way. So for example, reversing the direction of the call or sending one leg of the call through the internet or through any other way.
Well, lots of corporations have equipment which decides what the cheapest route is and routes it that way. Is this just kind of a super sophisticated gizmo of that kind for the phone companies?
Well, until now, what you could have done is choose MCI, AT&T, or somebody else. What we allow you to do is really choose the different technologies that are out there. And there are different pipes covering the world, each one running completely different technology. For example, you cannot place transparently a call over the internet as you're placing it over the voice lines. And for the first time, our equipment allows you to do it in a completely transparent manner.
And Alex, what piece of the action do you take for all this?
Well, we provide value, so we charge different levels based on the value that our customers are asking us to do. If it's just matching the buyer and seller, we have a small piece, but if we do the contractual part, if we do the authorization part, the settlement part, and so on, we make a nice living.
Can you give me a range from how low to how high?
I would say anywhere from 5 to 15% of the trade, of the value of the call.
Are there any phone companies that have shown particular interest that you can mention?
Sure, we have AT&T Japan is one of our customers. We have other, I could say that 3 out of the top 5 carriers in the world are using our services today.
We called you a startup. Can you give us a sense of how long you've been doing this and what kind of revenue you have, how far along you are?
Well, we started in 1994 and everybody thought I had a crazy idea, so nobody gave us any money, so we're totally self-funded. And we're just over 60 people now, and we have offices in all 5 continents, so we're growing very quickly.
Where's your principal office?
Right here in Manhattan.
Silicon Alley?
On 54th Street.
Oh, not on Silicon Alley?
No.
Any competitors yet?
Everybody that we found is really doing just placing the rates on the internet, and nobody has really solved the problem of how you transport the call, because one of the main things that we're doing is allowing part of the trade to facilitate the call itself. And as you know, I mean, most of the carriers have invested over $1 trillion worth of infrastructure with mainframe switches that are not flexible and were never designed for a real-time environment. What we've done is overlaid that with a very flexible switches that are very cheap, that are open architecture, PC-based, and that allows us a flexibility of both monitoring and routing the calls.
PC-based switches are fault-tolerant enough and so forth and have the capacity to do this work?
Right. Standalone they're not, but when you cascade them and when you use standard technology that is available on most of the lands, most Fortune 500 companies use them for mission-critical applications. There's no difference.
Your intention is to grow the business how big?
Well, our business plan is calling for $30 billion in revenues by the year 2001. So we're going all the way.
That's nothing if not ambitious.
Right.
Wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Alex Mashinsky, the CEO of Arbinet.